Today's collectible spot, we are having a look at the Hot Toys T2 Terminator 2 Judgment Day T-800 1/6 scale collectible figure. A little bit of an older figure, but certainly one that Spot definitely wanted to pick up. I think Hot Toys has done a fantastic job on all the Terminator property figures. I definitely wanted to go back and pick up some of the older ones that they produced. But this particular figure, before we actually have a look at it, comes in this really nice silver box. Featured on the front is an image of the T-800 or Arnold Schwarzenegger. On the side of the box, just again more silver detailing, but on the back, this is a collector's edition. The number is MMS117, the T-800 1/6 scale collectible figure. A brief read-up feature on the back says, 2029, the Skynet cyborg army continues to wage war against the human resistance. Led by the legendary John Connor, Skynet devises a new plan. Send Terminators who appear as humans back in time to assassinate resistance leaders. Also, there's a little smaller read-up down below that says Terminator T-800 exists as a microprocessor-controlled metal endoskeleton camouflaged within human flesh and blood. In 1984, the first Terminator, T-800, sent through time to kill Sarah Connor and her unborn son. The mission fails, as the Resistance is also able to send a lone human protector to defend her. 10 years later, Skynet sends a newer and more formidable Terminator, the liquid metal T-1000, to eliminate the young John Connor. Once again, the Resistance sends a protector, but this time they send a captured, reprogrammed T-800 to defend the boy. Winning John's trust, the T-800 is instrumental in the defeat of the T-1000 and learns the human traits of humor, compassion, and tragically self-sacrifice. This is also a shoe style box, so what you can do is take the flap here, or take the top sleeve of the box, just kind of wiggle it off, and on the underside, if Spot can get it completely off here, it's a little tight, but on the underside, on the inside, is the inner sleeve of the T-800, and this shows you the figure, the interchangeable arm, the interchangeable hands, the weapons. Also comes with the rose box, the flower box, and also an alternate t-shirt. Spot's going to take a break and get this completely opened up, and when we come back we can get a better look at the T-800 MMS117 1/6 scale collectible figure. There's definitely more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. For starters, the Terminator 2 Judgment Day T-800 does come with his own standard Hot Toys display stand with a placard on the front showing the T-800. Also nice because this is a small stand. It gives you still a lot of space to work with. Spot's really running out of space in his glass cabinet, so anything such as small display stands is greatly appreciated, but I'm also glad as well that they include it with this figure. Accessories, other nods to the second movie. You also get yourself a flower box complete with roses inside. And anybody that has seen Terminator 2 knows that there was a lot more in the flower box besides just the straight out flowers. There is not a lot of space, but there's just enough space that you can house the pump action shotgun as well that he has in the movie. Depending on how you want him displayed, it would be fun also to display him with the flower box wedged in between his arms. But it is really it's fun that Hot Toys not only just gave us the the regular run-of-the-mill accessories, the interchangeable hands, the shotgun and whatnot, but also something as simple and well appreciated as just a bouquet of flowers inside the flower box. So I think that's a really nice touch. This is just straight cardboard. It's it's just a regular cardboard box, but exactly how it was in the movie, and I'm certainly glad they included that. Getting a better look at the shotgun that he has in the movie, he gets from the beginning of the movie. It does actually pump, or I don't know if it would pump, but like click, or I'm not sure the actual term for this particular kind of gun, But some really nice detailing. The wood grain on the side of the barrel. Again, this does pump exactly as it does in the movie. Really neat when you see the T-800 riding his bike and reloading this with the one arm. A very nice nice way he did that in the movie. You also get for firearms a side pistol, which actually does it does allow you to reload it, and also the clip, the magazine clip, does come out of the gun, complete with the bullet in the casing there. You can see really fine, nice, extra fine details that you didn't really need to have the magazine come right out of the pistol, but Hot Toys always gives you above and beyond extra little accessories, things that you can certainly appreciate when you have them displayed with them. And of course, the T-800 would not be complete without a pair of sunglasses. Nice dark shade of sunglass. A nice durable plastic too. I mean, they're still fragile. I would say be very careful with them, but at least they have a little more of a durability to them, a little more than what I was expecting. Definitely with the sunglasses is how I'm likely to display the T-800. Spot actually has two T-800s, one the DX version and then one the version that we're looking at currently. So I'm likely to display him how he appears in the beginning of the movie with the black t-shirt and the glasses on. But to still show you what he looks like without the glasses, for a likeness level and the fact that this is a little bit of an older figure, I think likeness on Arnie is still pretty good. It looks like it's slightly off. I don't know what it is that's throwing it off for me. I think the glasses kind of remedy again, something's missing from the face. I think from the side or on an angle, it looks a lot better than I think it does head on. When you're looking at face to face, it could be very well the eyes that are doing it for me. But it's still a bang up likeness of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Mentioned, this is the T-800 really from the beginning of the movie, where he's got his black t-shirt, he's got this really nice leather jacket, and he's got the leather pants on. This fabric that they used for the jacket, I would imagine it's still probably a faux leather, but looking at it, it looks like it's a real leather jacket. Right down to like the little zippers on his sleeves, the string straps, the tie-ups on the sides of the jacket, and also the buckle as well, all make it look like a real-world jacket. There's even like zippers on the sides of the jacket as well. All of it adding to the realism that this figure has. Pants are as equally impressive as the jacket. Again, really looks like a leather pant material that they used. Has the zippers down below as well, and has the cowboy boots exactly like how they were in the movie. Depending really on your preference, you can either have the T-800 as you see here with the black t-shirt, the leather jacket, and pants, or you can have him also as he was later into the movie by wearing the gray shirt. You can also have the T-800 sporting that as well. To change the shirt, the best thing to do is to reach around to the sides of the arm area and just take the hands completely out. This will make removing the jacket a lot easier than trying to get them to fight around the hands themselves. Take the jacket and just get it over the shoulders of the T-800, and as you're doing it, you just want to wiggle it down the arms of the T-800 so that you're allotting for you don't really want any bunching to happen, any stress to be put on the arms themselves. You have a better look at the jacket once it's off the T-800. You can really see the care for detailing, very detailed on the jacket itself, the inner lining of the jacket as well. Really, again, some phenomenal work indeed. Arnie's t-shirt off, it's a little bit easier because you got a little more give to work from. Just gonna again reach around, take the shirt and start moving it up the chest area and to get it off the arms. Around the one arm, getting it off the rest of the body is very easy indeed. And there you have the T-800, well, without a head, but you can see it as well without the shirt on. It's a great opportunity to see really all the mechanics for how a Hot Toys build is designed and constructed. There's a lot of different articulation points in the T-800 body, And the only downside, though, is with having the black shirt on, it does leave a lot of the little fluff pieces from the shirt on the body when you take it off. Here you have the T-800 now with his gray shirt on, what he wears later into the movie when he goes on the escape with Sarah and John Connor. What you can also do when him wearing the gray shirt like this is that you can also swap it out for the interchangeable arm that is also included in this set. And this arm made famous during the scene where they confront Miles Dyson, and John Connor tells the T-800 to show him that they are speaking the truth. And then the T-800 proceeds to cut the flesh off his arm, revealing the endoskeleton arm underneath. Really some phenomenal paint on it. Not just the silver coloring in the endoskeleton arm, but also all the blood remaining from him taking the arm skin off. To change out that arm, all you're going to do is just hold on to the upper arm area and just wiggle this arm off. And Spot's always very careful when taking this arm off. Be careful, of course, not putting any pressure on the hand either when removing the arm from the socket. It should be made when you're either installing or putting the arm on or taking it off, as this area right here can be extremely fragile. One thing I really think that they did a bang-up job on is the fact that each individual finger on the endoskeleton hand is a hinge joint. So you can actually bend the individual fingers, you can bend the individual thumb, and you can also rotate the hand as well. Just giving you that real level added level of detailing that only Hot Toys could do. T-800, of course, you'll get also interchangeable hands, 6 hands in total, 2 already in the sockets right now, but you'll also get a pair of partially open hands, ideal for holding the guns that he comes included with, and you also get a pair of closed fists, depending on how you want to have them displayed. Hot Toys also gives you an extra pair of pegs, so if for any reason the hand pegs break, or if you just want to swap them out and the pegs remain in the hands, you can just use these instead. So always appreciated that they include these with all their Hot Toy pieces. For articulation, the T-800's head is on a very nice ball joint, moves up and down quite easily. Sometimes if you move it too much, I find the head does pop off the socket, but that's certainly not an issue at all. Shoulders are on the ball socket hinges, so there's actually as you saw when the shirt was off, there's a ball socket here, and then there's ball socket joints that plug into that. So you can have the arms move forward and back via those ball joints, but then they have their own independent ball joints as well. The arms move forward, back, out. There's a swivel in the forearm area, as well as that bend in the elbow, a swivel and hinge also in the hand. His torso is on a ball joint. This whole section right here, as you saw, is on its own independent ball joint. So you can move it quite easily. Also, the same thing could be said too. The secondary ball joint, like it's a ball joint here, and this whole section is a separate peg here. This second ball joint moves quite easily and freely in the waist area that this area here is plugged into. When you get to his legs, well, the legs, same idea, a little more hindered by the fact that he's got the faux leather pants on, but they still move out forward and back. He does have a swivel slightly in the thigh, again, hindered by the pants, a double bend at the knee, and a bend swivel in the foot. MMS117 T-800 I think turned out really nice. It's got so many things that you can change in and out for the character that allows you to have the T-800, no matter where he was in the movie, what scene it was, you can pretty much match it to that in the Hot Toys version as well. Spot's currently got him displayed just with the flower box and the shotgun, and really that's probably how I'm going to have him displayed. Spot actually got this as a gift as well, so for the individual that picked this up for me, thank you so much. That was extremely nice of you to give this to me as a gift. But just a phenomenal piece. It's one of my new favorite pieces in my Hot Toys collection. Today's collectible spot, we were having a look at the Hot Toys Terminator 2 Judgment Day MMS117, the T-800. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more collectible spots heading your way, and also more Hot Toys videos heading your way as well. See you guys next time.